Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Rudra Swami, science teacher from Sanjay National Model School. Today, in this session, we are going to see about the properties of light, and on the depending of the properties of light, how the object can be divided into three categories. That is, transparent object, translucent object, and opaque object. Okay. Yes. Depending on how much light can pass through the materials or the objects are classified into three categories, three types that are as follows. First one is transparent object. Second is translucent object, and third is opaque object. We will see in the details. First, we will see one by one. Transparent object. The object are transparent, those that allow light pass through them completely, so that the object on the other side we can see clearly. It's called as transparent object. Let us simplify this concept. Clear glass, clean water, air, and cellophane paper are some examples of transparent object. We can see through these objects clearly, and whatever the light is there, if we are passing a light towards this object, all the light, maximum amount of light can pass through this object, and the other side of that object we can see clearly. We'll see, I will show you just by an example. See. See, these are some examples of transparent object. Clear glass, again, clear that cellophane paper, clear water, air, all these are the examples of transparent object. What is exactly happening in the transparent object? You will observe. Suppose this is one light source. It means from where light is coming or light rays are producing, and here one clear glass is there. Clear glass is there. If light rays are striking on this board, whatever the kinds of light rays are there, it will transfer. It will get transfer from this glass clearly. Whatever the light source are there, when it will strike on the glass surface of the glass, all the kinds of light it will get transferred, and we can see the other side of that object clearly. Whatever the object is there, other side of the object we can see clearly. That is the example of transparent objects. Clear glass. Glass is another example of transparent object. Air. Through air we can see all the things. Again, cellophane paper means the plastic paper is also one example of transparent object. Clear water is also an example of transparent object. So means these are the objects through which light can pass clearly, and we can see all kinds of objects easily. Okay, so these are some examples of transparent object. See. Okay. Second one is the translucent object. Translucent objects are those objects which allow only some light to pass through them, but not all kind of light cannot pass through them. Means partially light is passing. Suppose that from one object 100 light rays are striking. From light source 100 light rays are coming, and only it is striking on the, suppose that, see, it is the light source. Okay, from these 100 light rays are coming, and it is striking on one kind of object. Okay, suppose that 10 light rays are striking on this, like this. 10 light rays are striking. Out of that, only 4 to 5 rays are, it will get transmitted. Out of that 10 rays, only some partially light can pass. Only few amount of light can be transferred from that object. That object is called as translucent object. Now, what are the example of translucent object? We'll see. Frosted glass, butter paper, oily paper, and muddy water are all these are the example of translucent object. Though we cannot see object clearly, but some kind of light can pass through it. Okay, though we can see the object on the other side, but it is not in the details. Blur image we can found. We can found the blur image. See, these are some examples of translucent object. Now the third one is opaque object. Opaque object is the object, those objects that do not allow light pass through them at all, and the object on the other side we cannot see. In transparent object we can see all the parts of the other side, we can see clearly. In translucent object some portion we can see, not in detail but some portion we can see, but in the opaque object we cannot see the other side of the object, because that object which it will get blocks the path of light. It will get block the path of light. See here. Okay, it will block the path of light. This object, it will get blocks the path of light, and we cannot see the other side of the object. No, we cannot see. So it is called as opaque object. Opaque object. No, so what are the examples of opaque object? What are the examples of opaque object? Wood, cement, cardboard, brick, and metals are some examples of opaque materials. We cannot see through these objects clearly. Okay, so these are the three objects: transparent, translucent, and opaque object. Rest of the things we will discuss in the next session. Thank you.